Hello, Tanya.
Hey, question. Actually, two. Do you want steak and potatoes for dinner?
No, thanks.
All right. And Kevin said something about a change bowl or jar, whatever. I was wondering if I could borrow like $4 to get some tubes.
Yeah.
All right. He said he'll be down in a few.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. He said he's trying to simmer his meat.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye. Yeah, Laura's first. All right. Okay, I'm just still setting up here, Laura. Give me a minute or two. Here comes Dave. Hello, Dave. Can you hear me?
I got no volume.
Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Laura, can you hear me all right out there?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Just
Turn it
barely?
up. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I've been to doctors all week this week.
I'm still setting up here, buddy. Give me a second.
Sure.
Here comes Dominic. Oh, Dominic.
Morning all, afternoon, evening to everybody else. Oh, there goes Dave.
Dave disappeared.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, the internet's been acting really kind of wonky.
No, I hate that.
Okay. Laura was first.
Yep.
Beat everyone
Oh,
here tonight, she says. Yep.
there we go.
Oh,
And
good.
there's Dave.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Dom. Hey,
Hey,
Paul.
Dave.
Hi,
Hey,
how are you?
good. Okay, so I think we're pretty much almost there. I got the emojis taken care of. Oh, I need to pin the chat.
Yep.
How's everybody been all week?
Yeah. Been a bit hot here, so
Yeah, tell them
Ah,
how hot it was been there.
we've been in the we were in the 90s, mid 90s for a good couple of days.
goodness.
Yeah, I know.
That's warm.
Yep. Oh, Laura's first. There's the link.
But it doesn't. I don't know what's the matter with it.
3 dots on the side. And then
Well,
you'll be
yeah,
able
but
to
what it doesn't do is it doesn't let me pin it.
pin. Okay. Interesting.
Thanks. Doesn't let me pin it.
Are you running fever again?
No, it just, oh, there, now it gave me the 3 dots.
Hey. Yeah, sometimes it's temperamental where
Well, what I had to go up, I had to take it off of live chat, put it on regular chat, and then go
Yeah.
back to live chat, and the dots came.
no.
So Dave, you've been busy, huh?
Yeah, I've been going to doctors all week long.
Oh. Well, I hope everything's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just getting set up. So they've
Okay.
been taking time to ask 1,000 questions and
They had you under the medical microscope.
yeah. They don't know what they're doing half the time.
Justin was in the chat, but he hasn't showed up yet. I don't know what
Really?
whether he's just not here or what. He's a part-timer, Laura says.
Here's Hodges.
Yep, good. We're live already?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hey, Dave.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, not bad, not bad.
Good.
David spent the week at the doctor's examining him.
Oh, did they?
Well, multiple doctors going around the circuit, getting them all set up.
Would you get a
Oh.
fucking guy or what?
Yeah, I got a haircut. I got a good deal on a razor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a good deal on a beard trimmer.
Yeah, fucking
Car
stand
back
to
of the
that
truck.
whacker again.
Yeah, you're looking to styling and profiling there, Dave.
Yeah,
Yeah. Eileen. Tim.
that's the first time I ever looked that good.
I'm gonna bring
I
up
just had
ready. Okay.
beard trimmer.
Okay. Okay. Gee, I think I see
A
his name.
couple of us in here that resemble each other.
New timeout lengths. You can now put
Let's see,
people in timeout for different lengths ranging from 10 to 24 hours. Okay, cool. Whatever. Okay, little llama Laura's first today. What? Oh, Justin is there. He's looking for a link, but it's already there. And I see a lady in there, Lynn Ann Zelinsky. God, she sounds familiar.
Ken,
Okay. Little llama Laura says I got to go help David. Be back in a bit. And Tim Jackson.
hey, Kim.
Okay. Well, Paul, see, you got another ship this afternoon.
Yes, I did. I did.
Yeah.
I know, I used it too last night. I like that thing, I can be lazy on it.
This is Litchi Pilot. Firebase app distribution. Litchi for DJI. They just opened up the access to the beta, so it's no longer restricted. Huh. But see, that's under Android, though. It's
Oh,
right. What do you want? What are you whining about? Okay, come on. Whoop, come on, try it again. There we go, I got you. What do you want up here for? Huh? What do you think this is? You're a lap dog or something? Jesus. A damn little
Chris.
dog in the butt. No, you're a pain in the butt. Yes, I know. You just want your attention. Hey, where's my kiss at? What? Hey, don't want to get a kiss? Where's my kiss at? There, you little shit. No, you got a little bump there or something there. In your fur. Yes, you got stuff in your fur. Yeah, your back end's looking a lot better now. A little bit. Okay. No. No. What do you want, you little crap? Huh? What do you want? What? What do you want? You daddy's boy, huh? Are you daddy's boy? Yes, you are. Yeah, I know. Oh, what a day. I had fun today. Went to start my truck up, it wouldn't start.
oh no.
Batteries, well, click, 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 click. Well, the problem is if I don't, I've got a camera and another Bluetooth thing on there and stuff. Well, I leave them plugged in and don't drive my truck much. It'll drain the battery. So I had to put a battery charger on for a while. And then I got to start it. Well, I started right out soon, but after I put the battery charger on it for an hour, it wasn't down that much. But anyways, got a couple of Tim Horton coffees and okay, I don't know, shut it off. Hopefully it's going to be okay. But I unplugged that other stuff. I just got to remember to do it. It ain't the first time it's happened. So, who you waving at, Paul?
Lynn's in the chat. She's watching me on the cameras.
Oh,
But no matter what,
Oh.
Santa Claus, you better be, you better
Hey,
be
look,
nice. Yeah.
Oh, I see you, smart ass.
Lynn watching your ass, better be good.
He doesn't care. He's gonna miss the every chance he gets.
No, I'm Mr. Perfect. What are you talking
You're
about?
a liar.
And
what?
he is so full of it.
Hey, but you know what? I am extremely proud of him because the other day he had an episode.
no.
And he had me come check on him.
He just pooped his brains out. What else is new?
No, this was different. He couldn't even get on his own live stream. Like he
What the hell did I walk into?
Yeah, I know. What happened there?
I don't know. Leaning's going there or something, but I can only have one on my lap at a time. Oh, you getting down, Vader? Okay, now the other one.
Am I?
Oh, looks like Tim's jumping in.
Hey, Tim jumping in.
Hey,
Oh, good God, his face on 1080 is horrible. Get back off.
Yeah.
no,
Said the
Vader.
same thing about you in 1080, buddy.
Yeah, with that. So I can actually say I got better monitors than Tim. Mine are 75 hertz.
Oh, fuck. 25, what, 15 more hertz. Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, Mark and AZ. All right.
Yeah. Finally, AZ.
He's finally coming in. I don't know what happened. He's slowing down there or whatever. Yeah.
Here, Justin, I'll show you the one I might be getting.
Yeah.
What's up, David?
Hey, Justin and Tim and everybody's in the chat.
Howdy.
Mhm.
So what are you talking about?
I sent it to you in Messenger. It's a USB-C monitor, so I don't need a display.
Did you
Ooh,
buy that fancy desk, Tim?
No, I don't have the money yet.
100 hertz?
Diane sent a photo with a body
So-
of water.
I'll
So
save
what do
my
you-
overtime to get that desk. What do you say,
So-
Justin?
So what are you getting? You getting rid of the 3 small screens and just going to that, or what?
No, that's gonna take over this one, the middle one. I'll
Oh,
still
okay.
put the 2 up here. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's USB-C, and I got USB-C going to my
Okay.
GPU.
What's-
So
What size are your monitors now? 27 inch?
yeah, all 3.
Okay.
Told you 27 is like perfect size, not too small, not too big.
Well, see,
Perfect.
these don't look bigger than my old monitors, only because my old monitor had a fucking bezel like that on the
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
of the screen. Because it was
Yeah.
they were older office monitors, so they were real thick and they had a
Oh,
big
shit.
bezel.
Yeah,
And so they were probably the size of the screen without the bezel. Like these ones, the bezel's only like that thick.
yeah,
Very
that's how
thin.
these are. It's like all the way about that big, all the way around.
And there's fucking no weight to these monitors either. They don't
Nah.
weigh anything.
Nope. So I thought I would have trouble putting them up on the mounts, but did it one hand, screws in it, so it wasn't that bad. But that's the monitor I want. It's pretty cool looking.
Yep,
100 hertz.
Lenny's in the chat. Everybody say hello to her.
Hello, Lynn. Yeah, we got
Hi, Lynn.
something to use against Justin, me and Lynn. If you saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You got to look at that, Justin. Why didn't you tell us about this, man?
That's not even how you spell our last name.
He picked it up quick. Fuck.
What the hell?
But look
And I
at the
wouldn't-
title of the book. Look at the title of the book. On the right-hand side,
Uh,
right underneath her name.
the Wives of England.
There you go.
I ain't gonna lie, she's a little funky looking.
Sounds scary though.
AZ, I got a question for you. You want me to call you and ask you, or has to do with my Air 2S? the time before I flew it, it flew fine, but I started pushing buttons.
That's what you did wrong.
And now all of a sudden it's like everything's in slow motion.
What?
Did
Bro, you got it in
you-
beginner mode.
Not the gimbal issue.
No, it's like the video is slow motion.
Did you change? You started pushing buttons probably in the
Well, I
aspect
was- yeah.
of resolution.
Back to
and-
what-
Going to 6K to 4K to whatever.
I'm
Just
wondering
do it
if
auto.
his,
Go in auto.
Push back to auto.
now I'm wondering if his frame rate got dropped really, really low.
Why? He was just pushing buttons. The frame rate would change every time you go to like 4K and all that shit. But just turn it back, press auto. That's it.
I don't know what the
Back to
lowest
4K
frame.
30.
Auto would do it.
It should.
Well, that's what you usually use, right?
Yep. I usually use auto, but you know.
Yeah, because auto should automatically factory It
But the-
should
Reset it.
automatically
Yes.
default everything back to.
You know, because Chuck
Yes.
was talking about if you're not a real pilot unless you change your frame rates and all.
Oh, you don't have to join the bandwagon and enter the Joneses.
Now, can I just change it on here, or do I have to turn the drone on?
No, you would change it. You'd have to have the drone turned on.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
Everything you do on that remote, you always have the drone on. Always.
Well, the other thing I was thinking is, would it be just as easy to hook it all up and reset the whole thing? That's what I was going to ask David.
Don't worry about that. That's too much work. Just hit it all into auto. Turn on the bird and turn on the remote and just press back to
Yeah.
auto.
Turn on
Yeah.
my.
Right, Dreya's in the chat. He'll
He
guide you
changed
through
them,
it.
Dre. He kept on going to 4K, different resolution. He changed them. So he needs to go back to auto. It's easier for him. He don't like change. You do what you do. You know what I mean?
Go fly. Okay.
Tim, you're a little loud.
Am I?
On my-
What
on
do
my
I?
end,
What
you
what
are.
do I?
Just a little bit. Just turn
Down
your
at the
mic
bottom is the
down a
setting,
little bit.
right?
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
say turn it down just like by
So
10
it's
or something.
1080, 60,
Yeah.
What about
normal.
That's better.
Just go to auto, Paul, like you always do.
Well, it doesn't say auto. Oh, it says pro mode.
Yeah. Hit
Helps.
that and it should turn that back.
So you always use auto, but it doesn't
Oh.
have an auto feature.
So here's what it's at.
Right.
Yeah.
Dre says stop.
Stop what?
Dre, come up here.
Hold on,
Hold on. Don't do anything. Let Dre walk you through
Yeah,
it. Don't do
Dre will
anything.
talk you through it.
Yeah.
Shame you can't
Dre.
share the. It's a shame you can't share the controller screen.
Well, if you hooked it up to his computer and go through that, you can.
How you do what?
No,
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, let's complicate matters.
No, Tom.
shut up, Dominic.
Shut up.
And I don't ever remember seeing it right up here. It says 1x right next to the record button. What's that mean?
That means you're going in one at a time.
Magnification.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So when I change the magnification, oh yeah, okay, it does. And
Here's hot rod.
What does it say?
Hey,
Dre
hey,
wants to
Paul.
know.
Hey, Paul.
Dre wants to know. Hold on. Dre wants to know
Hey, Bill.
what the current settings are.
Yeah. Hey,
how
Paul.
do I find that?
Where it says pro in that bottom right-hand corner,
Yeah.
just click on it, which will set it back to auto.
There you go.
So what happened is,
Oh
you set
yeah,
it to
now
pro.
it says auto.
Yeah.
Hey.
When you put it in pro mode, it was using whatever the fixed settings were under the pro settings.
So that's
Well-
totally different than the original smart controller.
Yes.
Totally.
Because now when it's changed down in the bottom, it's changed it to
Yeah.
1080, 60.
Yeah.
Well, now look at your video on your drone. Does it look clear when you move it around? Or is it still
Yeah, but he
slow
might have
coming
had
down?
it in pro mode when he was doing it, so
And
it
here
would have.
comes
What
Dre.
it is I was doing a ship and I was recording.
Dre. Good
In
evening.
pro mode.
Howdy.
Pro mode just had the crappy settings on it. That was all. Just said, if you see Pro, just click it. It sets it to auto. Change it to whatever you want, 2K, 4K, 1080, and be happy.
Just
Thank
keep
you,
it auto.
As I was gonna say, everybody was yelling stuff. I said, let's tell us what's on the screen first, then we can tell him to make what small adjustments. Because
Yeah.
taking out a pro setting back to auto is where he was at to start.
Right. I didn't even know that because the original smart controller is totally different than that. It didn't have
Yeah,
a pro
it's
button.
it's the Fly app. It's the way it works
Yeah.
in the Fly app.
Mm.
That's why I jumped on because I heard him say that he had it in Pro mode.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, you know, and no use trying to give him hints if we don't know what the current settings are on the controller right now.
So whatever was adjusted in the Pro mode was
Mhm.
goofy.
Right.
Yeah, because normally I do about a 3 or 5 minute video of the entire time on the ship, and it took 2 files to do it, and it recorded for 15 minutes to do the same thing that I used to get with 3 or 4 minutes.
Time
Mhm.
And then when I well, let me see if I show you guys the
Yeah,
video.
it probably had changed the settings to well, you can't set video to raw, you can set photos to raw, but it could have been using like Decenalike or something else which would take up more space to
Whatever
record.
settings he hit in pro mode caused it to use up more
Yeah.
memory on the SD card than normal. So it could have been in D-Log, could have been at 120
Yeah.
frame rate or anything else that may took longer. And that's why he might have had it look like he was flying in slow motion if he had a high frame rate.
It was probably 120. That was the first thing I suspected when he said it was looking really slow. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
it in 120.
Yeah.
Is that the original smart controller or the new RC Pro?
That's the original.
Oh, is it original?
I never saw I thought you had to go inside the video to get to
Yeah,
pro
but-
mode.
Yeah,
It's the
but you were-
DJI Fly app. It's the way it
Yeah,
works.
You were flying on a different app, remember, Tim? You would have been on what, the Go 4
The
app?
Go 4
Go
app.
for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Different app.
here's the video. Let me play it.
Is it really slow?
Oh, see it?
Yeah, it's in 120 mode. Yeah. Or 100, something
Yeah,
like
just
that.
fucking speed it up and post it.
Yeah, you can.
Just put it to 1080 and go with it.
Yeah, just chuck it in DaVinci and speed it up.
Well, I did that with Movie Maker.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I don't even know if Movie
Just
Maker-
change the speed in Movie Maker to 120 frames a second. It'll look normal.
It looks pretty clear, and then it goes a little bit how you going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm recording in 100 frames. Well, on one of my drones, I was. I dropped it back to 60.
Do you notice now? Watch the skyline. Every once in a while, it's not smooth.
Well, right there.
Yeah.
Does it look like that on the SD card or just what we're seeing here?
This is what was on the SD card.
It was
That's
pixelating that bad?
No, it wasn't pixelated.
Okay.
Are you guys getting pixelated?
Yeah.
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 YouTube's screwing it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it gets really clear and then it pixelates and gets really
Right.
clear.
Well,
I guess.
YouTube's probably going 420.
Mm-hmm.
But look how slow it's going. That's
Mhm.
Yeah. When you fly at a high frame rate, 120 and above, it's going like you're flying in slow motion.
because I think I set it to 480.
Set what
Or-
to 480?
480.
YouTube.
Frame rate.
Frame rate on what? YouTube?
No, here on the on the drone.
It doesn't
No,
go that high.
Your drone doesn't go down to 480. Lowest you can fly that drone might be 720, maybe 1080.
Nah, at 1080, if it does the same thing the Air 2 did, because I have the Air 2,
Mm-hmm.
the Air 2 could shoot 120, I think at 4K. It could at 1080, it would shoot 240. So I'm sure it never went higher than 240. Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I had the Air 2.
240 is the max.
Yeah.
at 1080.
Right.
So he was probably in 4K, which means it was shooting 120.
Yeah. He's thinking he changed the frame rate. I mean, the resolution rate to 480. I said, no. I don't think he dropped down that low.
Yeah, it doesn't. 1080 is the lowest on
Yeah.
lowest option on the
that's
menu.
fine.
So anyway, just dumb old me, but it just I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. And then today, it just frustrated me again, you know?
Just stay what you're comfortable with, Paul.
You click
That's it.
that button, that was all.
So I make sure I'm not on pro, right?
Correct.
Yeah, just stay in auto like you always been, you know, and do what you do. I always try to tell folks, you know, all the little gadgets, unless you're really into or have a photography background, stay out of all those settings.
Yeah.
'Cause
You
all they'll
need
do
to
is
understand.
confuse you and everything else, and let your flying be your guide. If
Stop,
you're good
Lance.
at flying, you could overcome a lot of the other things that people dip into the settings about.
Mm-hmm.
You do a good job of flying those ships. You've been doing it for years, Paul. And most folks can't even do what you're doing, flying around that ship on a consistent manner.
The best
Yeah.
part about his flying is, God damn, is he smooth.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need
Most
for him to
people
go
are
into this- no need for
never
him to
that
go into the
smooth.
settings because his flying makes up the difference.
Yeah.
Well, I've
So he
always
can
said
leave it in
that.
auto, fly the way he does, and like I say, most of the time, Paul go out there at night, and
Yeah,
most
I
guys
gotta
would
keep
never
it
even
simple,
try
right?
to do it at night. They would be too scared to do it at
Stay
night.
in auto.
It's always amazing how smooth he is going around the front of the ship, having to fly backwards too, as he's
Yeah.
going around the
Yeah,
front of the
that's
ship.
the hard part that I'm
Yep, go
That's
around
the
the
hard
front of that
part.
ship,
He
and that
does
ship's
great.
moving forward, and he's kind of
going around
standing
the
across
front.
the front of that ship and maintain this distance at the same time. I said that a lot of people can't do that.
They can't
Well,
do it.
Matt tried it Matt did it down in Shelly Beach, and as he was doing it, he goes, "I don't know how Paul does this every day."
Mhm.
It can be challenging to do that shot.
Well, it's
Yeah.
hard enough
Yeah.
going around a stationary object and looking
Right.
smooth, let alone a movie.
Going
like that.
around a stationary object hard enough.
Yep.
Try it with an FPV drone. It's even harder.
Yep. Hello, Miss Lynn. Is Lynn doing better, Paul? Last I heard, she had some leg injury or something.
Well, her biggest problem issue is her oxygenation capacity is slowly degrading. So the doctor gave her some bad news again this week that it's going down, and there's not a whole lot they can do about it. Just one day she's not going to be able to probably breathe.
So she has a tank that she drags around.
No, she doesn't.
You'll need one at some point.
All about the quality of life.
Well, AZ said change back from 1080-60 or to 1080-60. Okay. Yep, that's what I
I'm
meant.
just saying, whatever auto puts you in, Paul, which is the default setting for most DJI drones, is going to be the 4K 30.
Mm.
It's usually the default setting for most drones. If you can go down 1080, that's no big deal. And you can keep at 1080 30 or 1080 60, which 1080 60 gives you a nice, clean picture.
For YouTube, that's a great video.
Yeah,
And
he
you
has
don't
to
end up
anyway.
Great, and I'm just saying for what he used to edit Movie Maker, perfect.
He has to
1080
anyway.
60
Movie Maker
is
can't do
perfect
4K.
resolution and good frame rate for Movie
Yeah,
Maker.
just put it in DaVinci.
and it
Well,
doesn't
movie-
take nearly as much storage space.
Movie
Yeah.
Maker can't do 4K anyway, so
No, it can't.
he has to do 1080 60.
You know, I
That's
caught
a
Sean
nice
Oz in one of his videos. Do you know that Sean actually records in 1080 like almost everything he does?
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
folks
but
do it when they
96,
post it for YouTube.
Yeah, especially if you're not doing
like I
it.
said, they may not film in 1080, but they render it when they're editing, they'll render it 1080.
Right.
He's
Upload to
filming.
YouTube
He's
because-
filming at 1080 because he says of the storage.
Yeah, like I say, that's it's all about storage capacity. I mean, if it's something I'm really trying to, I would say, look really nice, I may go 4K all the way through. Because either way, when I edit in 4K. So everything I do, if it's 1080 I shot in, whatever, it's gonna come out 4K. And usually I do 4K 60. But when I post to YouTube, I may render it back down to 1080. Now, when I do render something here at work, I use that little clip champ off of Microsoft Windows. I do it 1080 because it takes this computer, little desktop thing about this big as my computer and stuff. And it takes so long to do something in 4K. 1080, it can chew it up and spit it out.
Yep.
So just to clarify for you guys, Lynn's at 43% total lung capacity.
Gonna need them tanks soon.
Yeah.
Like the military's getting a pay raise.
Good. About
Yeah, I'm
time.
trying to find out what's going on because like we were talking this weeks ago, a lot of the folks in the drone community, sorry, Justin, to exclude you in this conversation, but
I don't care.
in that Defense Act bill is a section about drones, especially DJI, and I think Altel was kind of thrown in at the last minute as far as banning federal agencies from using government funds to purchase any Chinese manufactured drones, period.
We
Well,
knew
it's
that
so-
was coming.
Yeah.
Well, it
And that
said
was
they
in the-
just passed the bill for 886 billion.
Yeah, that was in that Defense Act bill. So I've already reached out to Vic Moss to find out what he can, what he knows. He said he'll check this afternoon or tonight, probably get back to me tomorrow morning and let me know what the official word is and how it's going to affect our community.
I'm going to show you guys a quick short that I did last night down in the water
Yeah,
with
so
the Autel Nano.
they approved it yesterday.
Yeah.
It was
That's
nearly
gonna screw the community.
nearly 900 billion.
So if you were in the water, did you have your swimsuit on, Paul?
No, I was freezing my noogies off now. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
See what? Huh? What? Where? See what?
And that's
You want
clear.
you want your leg back?
That's on auto.
Mm-hmm.
And it's clear.
Well, you say auto, but I mean, what do you remember what your resolution setting was?
No. I just turn it on, fly, and hit the go button.
Well, like I
know,
said,
Paul.
we know Movie Maker won't do above 1080/60, so he's got to be somewhere there or lower.
Yeah.
You've never messed with anything like aperture resolution or anything like that?
No, what how do you do that?
If you
Don't,
try-
don't say a word, Tim. Don't
you
say
try-
another word, Tim.
Yeah, if you try to import a 4K video to Movie Maker, it's compatible.
Lord, that's the first thing I learned.
Yeah.
He flies. That's all he does.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Let him fly.
And that's why I say sometimes that's the best way to be.
Yeah.
He can
Just
he
learn
can
to
fly
fly.
and he can take his card in and out so he can
There's
do his
more-
editing.
There's more people in the drone community flying auto than there are ones editing.
The first
There's a
one
lot
I put that SD card in the air too when I first got it, and I clicked it in and went ding, right across the damn.
Yeah, I still
Most
have
people
it
don't
once in a while.
understand the camera settings
Yep.
and the
Well, that's
triangle.
one thing I wanted to learn, so I hovered it in my back veranda and pointed it out to the hill and just mess with it. That's what Ari told me to do. Keep
Yeah.
on messing.
Well, Hot Rod, the biggest thing is just like I'm not a big camera guy myself, but I learned enough about. I always fly with the grid on.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
my
Yeah, me too.
thirds. You know, so I'm conscious of my thirds. Plus, for me, it helps me maintain being smoother by keeping whatever my subject is in the center.
What do you
That's
mean
what
the
that
grid?
helps me do.
What the hell
It's
is
a grid on the screen. It's
Huh?
a grid on the
Paul,
screen.
it's like a big fishnet over the lens.
Yep.
And Paul, go ahead and mute yourself and just ignore this conversation.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, when it comes, like say for me, living out here in California, I've learned a little bit about using the ND filter, especially the polarized ones.
Mhm.
And that's about it. When you start talking about the apertures and these guys getting these long shots and everything else at night, and you know what? It just be guesswork for me. I mean,
Mhm.
I like the results of those type of shots, but I'm not going to be out there trying to fool around, trying to keep the aperture open for 3-4 seconds and
just
that
leave it
kind
on
of stuff.
auto.
You know, I never use the ND filter. Never.
Yeah.
You know what my answer is on ND filters? I agree with Billy on this one. He just sticks a 32 on and calls it good. He's probably right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like for me,
Just
my
use
standard
that one.
was a 16.
It
My
did
standard
it.
was a 16.
Yeah, it did just adjust your settings from there.
Yeah.
I always went on the light of the day. Oh, what I went on.
I have a great filter, Jerry. For my Mavic 3 Pro. I have a gradient.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's 0 on the bottom, 16 on
Right.
the top.
And you just spin it.
And it
like I
spins,
tell people,
so you can put it
you're
any
always
way you
gonna
want.
have two different houses on that where people say, oh, it's you use ND filters for still shots, and others say you can use it for video. And like I said, for me, like Tim was just saying, because of the intensity of the sun here in California, that's why I get that to make it more what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent. It's more of a consistent look and stuff. So I'm not getting that blown out for one direction, and I'm not getting deep shadows from the other direction.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Matt uses ND filters at all, does he?
He uses the light of the sun coming up or the sun going down. He gets perfect colors.
And generally, golden hours usually is the best time to fly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You got the sun.
You get all the nice colors. You get all the nice colors.
The one I always find interesting, Jerry, and I always have a quite every time somebody starts talking about it, I just go like,
What's up, Steve?
The whole
Hey,
exposure
here comes
triangle.
Captain Joe.
Yeah.
And double
Here's your expert right here, Captain Joe.
And double your shutter speed should be double your frame rate because because of motion blur. Okay, tell me something, guys. If you're 200 feet in the air, how much motion blur are you getting?
Exactly.
None.
Well, like
what
I
the
said,
fuck does it matter? What the
you'll
fuck
have
does it
different
matter at
camps
that
on
point?
that to where people are focused on motion blur. Like you said, if you're 200-300 feet up, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't
literally
matter.
doesn't matter.
And then the same thing with like I say, when I'm
just
out there
bend it and
working,
sand
the
it.
last thing I'm worried about is the 180 rule. I'm out there catching construction stuff going on and worry about running to a crane or something like that instead of worrying about my 180 rule.
Right.
Like I say, I tell people, if you fly slow and smooth, it's gonna come out buttery smooth every time.
Oh, I've got to be buttery smooth.
You have to remember all those camera rules were created by camera guys with their feet on the ground.
Exactly.
And close distances.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
None of those rules.
Photography rules go out the window when you're
back in the day they were using helicopters, not drones. So
exactly. They should be
like
using
I always
drones
say,
instead of helicopters.
like Hot Rod was saying, is most for those who are on the ground taking still shots, and that's where those rules came from. It never really came into flying video, regardless of what you're flying, because you're moving. You're moving, so you gotta ask, okay, I'm moving at such and such speed. How does that affect the speed of the camera?
Right.
I tell people you can outfly a camera.
Which may be why you want more than
fast.
Which may be why you want your shutter more than double whatever your frame rate is, right? Because
depending on what you're
drone's
doing.
moving, you may need it higher, otherwise you'll get some artifacting.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to
blowout too.
Yeah.
So
like for me, when I do mapping projects, flying as slow as I can to make sure each shot is as razor sharp as it can be. But I don't want to be out there all day either. So I'm like, for me, for a mapping job, anywhere between 9 miles per hour, I never fly faster than 15 on a mapping job because I don't want to outfly that camera.
And
that's
you
why
probably
having
want a really
mechanical
high
shutter-
shutter speed
Mechanical
too.
shutter is a big deal for me because of the type of work I do. So even that guy said, well, oh, the Maverick 3E can fly at 20, 25 miles per hour map. I said, no, you're not getting no accurate map. You're flying too fast for the camera.
Yeah,
Even though it goes at 0.07, you're going to get some blurred edges. You know, and I'm sure Captain Joe can talk about blurry edges because he shoots sports.
Right? I got
So,
to stick
yeah,
at
to
a
answer
thousandth
your-
of a second.
To
Yeah.
answer your question,
Holy
Joe,
shit.
it was in 120. Frame
Hey,
rate.
107.
Tim, the reason I jumped in, I was editing some film for a couple of orders, but I jumped in so I could get close to you to put my hand over your mouth to quit encouraging Paul.
Oh yeah. That's what we was all doing. See, he was listening. He was listening to Chuck.
Joe, they may think they're encouraging me, but it's all going over my head. It's like I don't get it.
Just, if you see the
Don't listen
road,
to them,
just hit
Paul.
click.
Don't
just
listen
click
to
it again.
anything they're saying.
Yeah,
Leave it on auto and you're good.
exactly.
Right. That's what he's used to. Don't try to
Yep.
get with the Joneses.
I've been flying since 1988 on auto.
Then do what you do.
Don't mention frame rates. Don't mention grid screens. Nothing.
Yeah, no too.
Yeah, because you know what I find is sometimes I'll hit a button and it'll flash on the screen. And I'm going, what the hell is that? And then I get all kind of jumbled in my head.
Get you some little sticky notes and say, don't touch this, and stick it on
Right.
everything.
Right.
Then he won't be able to see his fucking drone screen because he'll have 100 of them on it.
I can
Like,
see
don't
him
even-
touching the aperture and saying, "What's all this black and white little checkerboards going through?"
Overexposure warning.
Yeah.
Heaven
Just-
help
I
him if
find
he ever
what
hits
works
the
and I leave it
histogram.
alone.
Lynn
Yep.
says, thank you, Joe, for saying that.
Just put a sticky note on your controller and just be like, matter of fact, don't even touch the controller. Don't even look at it. Just walk away.
Just the sticks.
Yeah.
Just the sticks.
Yeah, it's obvious you don't know any of that, and that's fine. Just leave it in auto and have fun.
And I'm gonna be honest, 90% of the time, unless something's really crazy, mine stays in auto because I can fix it in post.
Yeah.
What do you think people are doing with their phones? Do you think anybody on their phones has adjusted any of that crap? It's all auto everywhere.
No.
The little point and shoot cameras. You know, you may walk up to not that there are many around anymore, but I bet if you walked up to somebody that had one, you looked at their settings, I bet every one of them set in auto.
Well, when you zoom, you got to mess with it. When you zoom
And the
in.
only thing I shoot manual is sports and anything I do with the camera because I've been doing it so long, it's all embedded. I know what settings I have to shoot where, and I don't have to change.
Yeah.
Oh, Lynn.
Look at what Lynn said.
Well, you know, that's what she does. When I go down to fly a ship, she calls me and asks me how I'm dressed. You know.
Oh my god.
Didn't you go down? No, that was the night that he thought he lost his badge and he went down there in his underwear and was running around. He
Yep.
was running around down there by the edge of the water looking for his
They
freaking
got him
badge.
on. They got him on webcam in his boxers.
And it turned out it was on his jacket the whole time that he took off when he got home. I remember that.
Well, you know, it was a little breath of fresh air.
I bet. Over out.
Anyways, Dominic, that's why I really laughed when some of the drone guys are all going, "Oh yeah, just said it this way," and I'm like, "Those were created for ground cameras, not necessarily drones." And
Yeah, as I
if you're
said,
high in the air,
once you
motion
leave the
blur doesn't
ground,
matter.
Well, I think what
All
confused me.
photography
What
interest
confused me was
changes.
Chuck was on here the other night talking about how he spends hours adjusting his cameras before he flies, and I'm going, I never do that.
Yeah, but that's Chuck, not you. Don't worry about Chuck or anybody
Yeah.
else. Do what you do.
I had the Air 2S shot that I put up about a week ago. I had no ND filters on it at all, and I had somebody came in and left a comment and said, "Man, that's pretty good, man. The motion blur was perfect and everything else." And I'm thinking, yeah, right, okay. No filters.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't need them. If you're not shooting at the sun and the sun's behind you,
Well,
you
the
don't
only
need the
time
filters.
I've used ND filters is if I think it's real bright, I'll take one of them and hold it up to my eye and look around and see, does that look all right? Or,
He actually puts one on his camera
yeah,
or his
Yeah.
computer.
on this camera, yeah, when it's real sunny.
Whoa.
So you know what you can do with that one, Paul? Because I've done that before to try to, when I was first messing around with ND filters to kind of figure out, oh, this or that or the other. Turn the drone on, turn everything on, right? And just stick the lens in front of your camera and look at your screen and see if it looks right.
Well, the
Almost
sad part of it
done.
is it doesn't look, in my eyes, it doesn't look any difference because the camera's doing some adjusting too, you know, so, because it's in auto.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now, somebody like Tim, he's adjusting everything.
No, I'm not. I just messed with it and learned it. I had to. Hanging out with Ori and Matt. Yeah.
So for you, Paul, the only time the ND filter potentially would make any difference for you is if the sun is low in the sky. If the sun is higher in the sky, you literally don't need the ND filter because it's not going to make enough difference to be matter one way or the other. Normally people are running ND filters so that the sun isn't like blown out in their eyeball kind of thing.
When it's in the way. When it's in the way, yeah.
And the only time you really have to worry about that is if you're shooting a lot of white surfaces or light colored surfaces. And then all you do is just go in there and hit that EV back about to 0.07.
Exactly. Yeah, adjust the EV down.
Paul, don't listen, Paul.
What's EV?
Nothing. In auto, you're good. Auto will take care of it.
Not even going to tell you where it's at in the app. Sorry.
Auto will take care of it too.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You do
Don't
not
look
have
around
top
where it says-
secret. You
I
don't have
thought,
top
you know, you
secret
guys used
clearance,
to talk
Paul.
about EV, and I thought you were talking about ET. I says, what are you flying
Where
with?
it says auto, don't look at any other numbers underneath of it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it got a whole row of numbers, and I noticed if I tap them, things start going a little wonky.
Yeah, don't tap those. Literally, just don't tap.
Leave
them alone.
Oh, you're brilliant, Paul.
I am what I am, and that's all that I am.
That's right.
Paul, you don't have a security clearance for that information. Sorry.
Lynn says I'm a point and shoot.
Oh my God.
Well, you know, you'd be surprised how many times I go down there and I tell Lynn, because I call her and I say I was having a bad shoot. She says, well, what's the matter? Well, the ship went by and I forgot to hit the record button.
Oh my God. That's like me flying without the SD card. Couple times.
Well, the Air 2S will do the internal if you don't.
Yeah, but it's only 8, isn't it? 8 or
Yeah,
16. Something like that.
8.
8.
It's only
Probably
8 on the
from his
Mavic 3
screen.
Pro. Those fast, bloody
Mark,
bastards.
it's probably from his computer monitor, Mark.
In my Mini too, I keep my SD card in it. I don't take it out unless I want to transfer.
So I have everything on dark mode.
Yep.
You don't get as much on your face.
So it's really been hot down there, Tim?
Heck yeah.
That new air conditioner's working for you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it's like it'll be 37 out, 37 Celsius out, like 98 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
But when you're standing on that bitumen on that road, the glare from coming up from the road is about 120.
Yeah, sure. We're about to get blown away here in Florida. We're going to have tropical storm force winds effectively.
Yeah, I got an alert about that this morning. When's that supposed to be? Tonight, tomorrow?
30 to 35 steady on the winds with gusts 50 to 55 on Saturday.
Well, we just had a cyclone. We just had a cyclone up north, Jasper.
Yeah, Yeah, this isn't a
Towards
this isn't a
Ben's.
cyclone, but it's gonna have the winds of one for a while.
This one hit hard, man. Really hard.
I'm trying to figure out what it looks like. The majority of the rain is going to South Florida.
That
They
is
weren't
true.
sure
Lloyd.
whether they weren't sure if it was coming through Central and Orlando or
He did leave the house without the entire drone one time.
Yeah, I
He
did.
did.
I
Oh, he
remember that.
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
was
was
on
on
live,
live.
wasn't he?
I left the drone case sitting in the garage.
He comes
And I
back. He
drove down
goes.
there and I went to go. Oh,
He popped the back hatch, realized the fucking drone wasn't in the car, and then he comes back because he had missed the ship because it went by, and he's like, "Yeah, I left it on the floor in the garage next to the car."
So,
Wow.
Paul, to answer your question, if the sun's low in the sky and it's kind of bright, just put that 16 on there and don't worry about it.
16 what?
The ND
Oh
filter.
God. Oh God, don't tell me anything.
He's probably only got one filter.
No, I got the 4-pack, you know.
You got the 4.
Oh God, keep the 16 and 32 and throw the rest out.
I remember the Air 2 came with a 16, a 30, or no, it was a 16
Actually, I agree with Billy.
64.
Just put a 32 on it and forget about it.
and a
for the rest of them.
256.
Yeah.
A 256 it came with, yeah.
Yeah, that fucker was dark.
Mm-hmm.
You want dark? I got a 2000 and a 1000.
That'd be great.
That'll be good in Alaska.
Yeah, that's what you need it for.
It's great
Mm.
at the ocean to do long exposure on the
Yeah.
waves.
Yeah, because of glare and crap. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It slows it down, so it kind of looks like a white stream kind of thing. The way
Oh,
it's
yeah. Okay, cool.
That's why I bought them. The long exposure lenses are only good for certain things. Ocean, waterfalls,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. Where you're
Lance
gonna,
said he just bought the 1000.
Damn. What does he need that for?
or
Where's he go?
or if you're
Yes.
trying to get streaks,
Oh,
right? Like taillights for the cars, kind of crap. And you want them to look like just big long streaks on the road.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Phew,
You,
phew.
you can do some creative things for them. So I got them. Yeah, the motion blur for the cars in the daytime. Yeah, exactly. It looks kind of cool.
Cool. I need a coffee. Be right back.
It looks like it's a bunch of Formula One race cars going down the road because you can't see the car. You just see streaks of what was the car. Yeah, it's an interesting effect.
Yeah, I kind of get that concept, but I don't. These are lenses that adjust on their own. But when I'm flying, I have a set of reading glasses down on my nose. That's all I use.
Lance said I looked at the 2000, but thought it might be overkill.
Mm.
Depends how high you want how slow you want your shutter speed. If you want to go to max shutter speed, 2000 might work.
Hey, Paul, do you have ND filters on your Inspire you can put on, right?
He's on mute.
Yeah, mute, Paul.
Grab the little mouse thing, press the button.
Yep.
There you go.
You must have muted me. I never muted myself.
What you have ND filters to use on the Inspire?
Yep.
And it's got a variable aperture, which helps you too. So
Now on your Autel, what do you have filters for that too?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, my Phantom and everything. Yeah, I got ND filters for all of them.
I just have a set of 4 for the Air 2S, and they sit over there and they look nice in the case, you know.
Yep. No, I take mine with me.
On real bright days, I'll go up, from the 16 to 32 or something, but normally I shoot in 8 all the time.
Just enough to cut the glare a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I can see, like, times when I'm doing houses, I'm going all the way around the house, okay? So, 1 minute you got the sun there, next minute you don't, and all that.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in 107.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'd rather shoot when it's overcast. That way there, I don't have to prick around so much.
Or it's noon when the sun's above you.
Yeah. Well, I always try to shoot around noon, 1 o'clock.
Yeah. If you shoot then it doesn't matter.
I just got the craziest scam email.
Yep.
I get them all the time saying my Prime membership's about to expire.
Oh,
but they
yeah,
look
I've seen that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just got one that looked so real. I mean, everything was perfect. And I
Except
went
for
up
the
and
address?
checked to see what the email address was, and it was some kind of Bangladesh crap in it.
Yeah.
I
Just
said, you
ignore
got to
those.
be kidding me.
Worst case scenario, if you think there's something wrong, you go to your actual Amazon account, not through the email, but go to
Oh, no.
Amazon directly, and then you call them on their customer service line, talk to them on the phone.
I
know,
looked
I
at
had-
it just now, and it said my card was not associated with it anymore. I got the card. All my cards are associated good with it.
Well, because what they do, they want you to read the card number you got, so then they'll use
Oh,
it.
yeah, they want me to change it, and they got it then.
Well, it's
Yeah.
either
Think I'm
that
crazy?
or they'll click a link and it'll take you into a sign-in page. You'll sign in and they'll be able to see all that.
Shoot,
then
I'm
they'll sign
Italian.
in.
I'm not crazy, and I'll get even.
And then
Yeah.
they'll sign into your account and they'll start
Yeah.
buying a bunch of shit.
Yeah, my name's Cupid, not stupid.
You know, my neighbor called me the other day, because her husband got one of those. Well, I know how it came through, but anyways, he got one of those screens that says, "Hey, your computer has an error. Just we're Microsoft. Call us at blah blah blah, so we can help you." You ever see one of those? Just close it.
I don't know
Yeah.
how anybody still falls for that.
I got
Wow.
one yesterday from the Walsh County District Judge. That's out in Utah.
I like the ones that call you up and they say they're from the IRS. They're like, if you don't pay this money, we're gonna come arrest you. Be like, fucking come get me then. And I hang up the phone.
Yeah,
I've actually had them call me
IRS
on
will
the
not
phone.
call you.
exactly. That's the
Not
case
the
with
first
a lot
time.
of them.
Like I said, if these scammers were smart, they would find some shady Americans and move them to India and pay them to work in their call center. Because I just don't, and it's no offense against Indian people, but I just don't trust anybody Indian I see here on the phone. Because this is the thing is, there's some guys on YouTube that run scam YouTube channels that actually are involved, and they have people that are embedded in these call centers in India. And during the day, these call centers are legit call centers, but at night, they turn into scam centers. And so that same legitimate shit, they're taking your information for DirecTV or Facebook or whoever's hiring them to be their call center. They're getting all your legit information during the daytime. Who knows what they're fucking doing with it at nighttime, They're turning the same call center into a scam center at different hours. So that right there already just makes me wonder sometimes.
Well, the biggest thing is they record your voice, and they'll ask you, "Is this whoever?" And they want you to say yes, because when they get the yes, then they could use it as saying, "Well, we gave him all this. He said yes to it." So whenever somebody calls me, normally if I don't know the number, I don't answer it. But if I do answer it, just because maybe I've had enough of it, and they'll ask me, "Is this Joe?"
Andrew.
And I say, "Well, who the hell is this?"
Andrew.
Joe,
actually
usually that's when I don't know who you are, so I'm
point.
not telling you who I am.
Joe,
I was-
how many prank calls do you figure you get a day?
I get about 4 that
I
come
get
through.
about 2 or 3.
I
How
get
many
at least
are
one every
in-
day that says United States.
How many are in like Spanish or another language that you do not understand?
I haven't got any of those.
I'm like
just-
I'm
but
like
I've got
Joe. I
bo-
just don't. I literally just don't answer them.
I start
If
talking to him on
if it
Forrest Gump.
comes through, I block it if I don't know it.
Tim does his Forrest Gump routine.
Yeah, I'll just say, okay, Jenny.
If a name doesn't come through with a number and it's just a
That just
number,
sounds normal
I
for you.
literally won't answer it.
Bubba told me that.
If we know it's a, if you know it's a scammer, you can say, "This is the morgue. How can we help you?"
Well, now the phone companies have gotten a little bit better. Like with the like T-Mobile's got a scam thing built in now, and when I was using that, it actually caught like 98% of the numbers. Very rarely would a number get through.
Yeah, it comes through and says likely scam on mine.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They've gotten a lot better at detecting and
But
giving
when
you warnings.
Years ago, when I managed the baby store, we used to get calls every once in a while. It was scam calls. And I picked up one, and my boss, you should see my boss's face. My boss was standing about 4 feet from me. Everybody knew what I did, all the employees, because they worked with me for years. They were all people that I brought over with me. So this one guy called up and he wanted to get some information about starting some services and all that. So I started telling him that, wait, why are you calling here? This is a Chinese restaurant. Well, you want to make an order? We got good wonton soup. And I'm doing this, and everybody's falling out, and he's standing there going, you know, I went through this thing with this guy. I said, why are you calling here? You place your order. I said, because we're busy right now. We gotta go. So I went through all that with him. And then about 10 minutes later, one of our customers, Mrs. Vu, called.
25 Jackson CT.
And I started talking to her like that.
Every
and
time
I didn't
the
realize I was
me,
doing it.
Joe, every time
and
the
he
office
was
calls
standing
me,
there and he says, who's he talking to now? And they said, that's Mrs. Vu. And they told me, and I said, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing it. She came in a couple of days later. She said, that was so funny. It's like, Lord, I thought I was going to get fired for that one.
every time the office calls me, I always answer because I know it is. It says the office. And I say, City Morgue, you kill him, we kill him. And then they just stop for a minute and then they're like, okay, you know. Well,
but you don't know who in the office is from.
I know everybody in the office.
My mom got to have fun one time. So I work at Microsoft, and she got one of those scam calls where it was like, hey, this is Microsoft support. We detected blah, 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 blah. So she told him, hey, do you know my son? He works at Microsoft. And they hung up on her.
I had this one girl call me who she was a hello, whatever the hell they are. And after I told her I wasn't interested in an actress, she goes, okay, I'll leave you alone. I was like, no, can you stay on the line? She goes, what's wrong? I was like, you sound good looking. I was like, can we just keep on talking? And, you know, because I don't want to let that voice go. And for 5 minutes, I had her hooked on whatever. I got to really get going. Okay.
Sometimes it's fun to mess with those people.
Yeah.
And then Tim says,
waste their
"How you
time so
doing?"
they're not making money or messing with anybody else.
How you doing?
Yeah,
like
those guys, Pleasant Green, he's one of the ones on YouTube. I don't know where the fuck he got that name from, but that's his channel name. But him and some other guys, they're the ones that have actually have plants within the Indian call centers. And there was a couple call centers, they actually had full control of their security cameras and everything. And they were doing a live stream on YouTube, watching them on their security cameras.
Damn.
And then they were intercepting phone calls as they were coming in and out of the call center. And you could see the people talking live on the security cameras, and they're talking to them on the phone because they had a whole team of people. And these guys are calling them up and pretending to not know what they're talking about so they can waste their time. You know, and they're innocent and they don't know better.
What's that other channel we got onto, Justin, about a year ago? The Hackers Catches Hackers, or
that's the one
that the other one's called Scammer Payback. I think it's the one.
That's it, Scammer Payback. Yeah. That's funny as hell, man.
Yeah, this guy really right here. And what I like about this dude is he actually goes out and this is his channel here, Pleasant Green, but he'll actually go out and spend his own money on like Facebook scams and shit just to show you how it totally plays out till the end.
Well, so his own money that he gets from YouTube.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. People donate money and stuff. And he also, there's been some older people that he's intercepted the phone calls, but unfortunately the people had already scanned him for the money. And he's actually done fundraisers and repaid the older people back that lost their money and has gotten the money. But like I said, what he'll do is so if it's like a sketchy Facebook ad, he'll go out and spend his own money to go through the whole process of paying for it, seeing if it arrives, what the product is, just so you can go through the whole process. So he tries to give you a full breakdown of how the scam works.
Well, I had somebody say that my mother had some unclaimed money or something, and they kept on talking and talking. I'm listening to them. I said, "So if you know all this information about my mother, you know she died in 1995, right?" And she just got silent and hung up. Dumbass.
What about the one about the magistrate? There, Paul Murray.
What's up, Ron?
There's
Hey,
this
Ron.
YouTube link if anybody's interested.
What magistrate?
This channel.
There was a scam about if you don't do this, we're gonna call the magistrate on you and have the cops show up.
I don't have that.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That's the one where they say you have a bunch of unpaid tickets, and if you don't pay the tickets, or they'll say, yeah, and then they say they're going to put a warrant out for your arrest if you don't pay the money. So some people freak the fuck out.
It's an old one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know
Never
if that's
heard of
how
it.
old that scam
Hey,
is.
Rondo, how you doing?
What's up, Ron?
So, how was the hunting?
I haven't been doing any hunting. I've just been a bump today.
Oh.
Sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Well, Joe,
That's
is it
what I'm going
windy
to do
over there?
today. Hey, well, I'm thinking of it. I don't know what you were listening last week, Tim, but I pulled a Tim Jackson.
Did you?
I was at the hospital in Spearfish, which is about, 45 minutes from here. I took my buddy there, but man, a couple of them nurses was like, how you doing?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I want to get you a little recording of me saying that, so whenever you see a girl, you just hit play.
Oh.
Do a nice low Barry White, you know what I'm saying?
He wants to keep his job.
Tim wants you to install a soundboard on your phone so you can just click, how you doing?
How you doing?
Is it windy over there, Joe?
By me?
Yeah.
Let me see. I got my blinds closed.
Because you guys are on the north side of this
What was
storm
that?
coming across the Gulf.
Yeah, we were getting 9 to 28 this morning. We're getting 5 to 12 right now.
Who's
Hello, young Stickley.
That's his daughter, man. She got a voice. Keep it going. I'm listening. You talk about young love. Come on.
Yeah, we got 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 winds to 12 gusts right now.
So
yeah, you got nothing for the
Are you
wind at the
supposed
moment.
to get? Are you supposed to get rain there, Joe?
Saturday especially.
How much do you think you'll get? Do you think?
We're gonna probably get about 3 to 5 inches.
You have to do this.
That's cute.
Yeah, South Carolina could get anywhere from 2
So
to 5 inches,
bad
depending where
to-
you are.
About
Yeah, Florida's gonna
good
get hammered.
times, you and I. Baby,
Go,
Tim,
girl.
you're-
mad love.
Tim, any relatives in the
Really
upstate are gonna
good.
get soaked.
I was going with her flow. Come on. Oh, that's a, yeah, exactly, Paul.
Oh,
Keep it going. Yeah. I wonder if Justin knows that she's messing with the mic.
He's probably in the
You
bathroom.
have to do this. Aubrey. What? Daddy heard you.
Yes, we do, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Lord.
Hi, Sarah.
Well, Justin, he didn't have his headphones on, did he?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
It was probably just the speaker.
Yeah. That was good though. Gotta tell his daughter that at least she has a tone.
Well, the
That's good.
thing of it is he needs to teach her a Christmas song, and she could have this.
I got a good one she can learn. Grandmom got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house
How
Christmas
did
Eve.
I not know that was the one you were gonna say?
You know me too well, Joe. Know me too well.
What about I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas?
No, I can't do that anymore. That's racist.
I can do, hey, Santa Claus, where's my effing bike?
Yeah, hey, Santa Claus, you.
See you, yep.
Oh, Santa Claus is coming to town?
No, just look up a guy on YouTube called Kevin Bloody Wilson. Kevin Bloody
Hey,
Wilson.
Santa Claus, you.
I can't think of the guy's name, but it was on the news that he died he was 96 years old today, but he was a crooner.
Crooner.
Was he one of the Beach Boys?
No. This guy was like back in the 50s and 60s and 70s. And
He was a crooner. What's a crooner? I'm sorry.
About to ask that
Like a
myself.
Jane Martin.
Let me see.
Dean Martin passed away in the 90s, I think.
Oh, the person that sang certain songs, wasn't it, a crooner?
Yeah. It was like you'd see him on different shows.
Oh, like say like Johnny Carson or something.
Yeah, sorry that.
Let me see if I can
heard of
find
him.
So how's the flying over there, Rod?
Little too windy.
Yeah.
Would be.
I guess it's windy over there too, Ron.
Pardon me?
Tony
I guess
Bennett.
it's windy over there too.
Yeah, Tony Bennett, sorry.
It
Tony Bennett.
Today?
Tony Bennett died.
Yep.
That
Wow.
was it. I couldn't remember his name.
Bennett, yeah.
We're getting gusts to 26 right now. I could fly some of my drones, but it's just like I wanted to fly the FPVs, and my 5-inch quad I could put up in that kind of wind. It would be okay, but it's just like, I don't want to be mucking around having to adjust to the wind.
And then
Quite
you do
that
not
bad.
want to fly into the gator's mouth.
Yeah, the problem is when you turn around, the wind's behind you, you start going 100 mile an hour.
I stayed inside all day today. I was going to go out and break pine needles, but I'll wait till tomorrow.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I played interior decorator today. Ordered new carpets for out here in the kitchen.
Is it cold there, right?
It's not too bad today. It's probably 40-ish. But yeah, I got my new living room lamps and they're actually pretty cool.
Thought that was the George that he was talking about. He played for the 76ers.
There's my new lamps.
Oh, I like them.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Yeah, very nice.
The antlers.
Yeah. If there's any critter dust.
Oh,
No critter.
Amazon's been by.
Yeah. Yesterday I had empty boxes. I gotta get them out to the trash.
Have you noticed? Have you
Have
noticed lately? Amazon says until 10 p.m. now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're delivering later. That's why.
I've seen them at 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen them at 10 o'clock here.
I'm waiting
Yeah, we
on
don't have any-
three packages.
We don't have
Great
any
package.
porch pirates around here, but I'm gonna get a next Amazon box. I don't know, fill it full of all the dirty dog papers. and leave them sit for a couple of days, and then I'll put it out there, and somebody takes it, good luck.
Just empty it.
dude.
Now, if you have a cat litter box, just empty it into there and leave it on the porch.
Yeah, just
Oh,
put,
damn.
yeah, put a camera up there.
The
Did you
thing
see,
is,
like,
even UPS during the holidays, you'll see them as late. I've seen them as late as 10 o'clock at night before.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I got three packages coming from UPS. But
During the holidays, they get real busy because they actually get a helper in their truck.
Did you
They hire
see
these
like
helpers.
2 weeks ago, Amazon Prime truck got robbed, and then a UPS truck got robbed.
oh, goddamn.
Really?
Stealing. They were stopped and they stole packages from the truck.
Well, it took 4 days to drop my drone off at 10 o'clock on Monday morning over the UPS store right here, and they didn't get it in Dallas until today. 4 days to get to Dallas from Louisiana.
Damn.
That's kind of, somebody must have been walking.
Joe,
That
I
was your DJI return, right?
Yeah.
Joe, I ordered my monitors back last Thursday, and the damn warehouse was only 30 minutes from my house. Took them, I didn't get them till today.
Wow.
What does that tell you?
Yeah, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey, how are you?
And that drive's only about 8 hours, you know?
Hey, Corey, I watched the movie on your server last night. Check out that movie. You can see what I watched, but check out that movie. It's pretty good.
Hey,
Here comes Don.
What's up, Don?
Don.
Getting
Hey,
off of
Don.
work or going to work?
Is he going
Well,
to
he's
work or
taking
coming
off
home
his
from-
Walmart get up.
Oh, he's
So-
lunchtime.
So how you doing, Don?
Oh, it's been a hell of a day so far.
What's up, Don?
Now,
He's
can you
probably-
tell the difference when it gets closer to the holidays at Walmart? Are people getting a little nastier?
People are all nice to me.
Well, he works in dairy anyway. It's worse on the GM side.
No, but I must have a friendly face because they'll walk past 3 other people to come and ask me a question.
Mhm.
Excuse
You
me,
must
do you know
look.
what it is?
You must
Oh.
look friendlier than your colleagues.
No, I think he looks more professional. He looks like a store manager.
They can't. They just assume because I'm so old.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you're
thought
not that old, Don.
I thought you were getting off of work.
No. Lunch break.
Lunch
A
break.
handful of almonds, a slice of Colby Jack cheese, and a couple pieces of seaweed snack.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
works. It works.
Yeah, we're going back to the
Seaweed.
seaweed thing again.
That's energy food right there.
Yeah, he works second shift, so this would be his lunchtime.
Yeah.
Isn't it like 5:10 there, Don?
Yeah. He's having dinner at lunchtime.
Yep. Handful of almonds and a piece of cheese. A slice of cheese. That's protein. It tells your belly to shut up and let you get to work.
Hey,
Yep.
Don, is that a 24-hour store or no?
No. It used to be.
Oh, Walmart stopped that during COVID. They don't have 24 hours.
They don't have any 24 hours.
Are they open like Christmas, do you think,
Well,
John?
Yeah, take that.
They'll be off on
Look it up.
Christmas Day.
Ah.
Or they'll be closed on Christmas Day. But, woo! It's been a rough already.
There's a whole slew of stores that are going to be closed on Christmas Eve. Actually, not Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. And Christmas Eve.
Most stores close on Christmas Day.
Only thing open on Christmas Day over here is petrol station.
Yeah, 7-Eleven as
Well,
well.
yeah.
In general, yeah.
There are some restaurants that stay open on Christmas Day.
Apparently
The
one of
Chinese
the
restaurant
Chinese
has to stay
restaurants are open here.
Yeah,
one of the
Chinese
only one of the
stay
only
open.
restaurants open is Buga de Pepo.
The
I
Chinese
know,
restaurants
I
have
know, I know a lot of the Chinese restaurants are open on Christmas Day.
Oh, they are here because that's where I'm going on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
they have to be because of the movie Christmas Story.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they have to be open so people can come in and get a goose.
Mhm.
I'd love
Do
to
you
get
ev-
that.
Have you ever done Chinese on Christmas, Dom?
No, we
Right.
usually do Mexican.
Well, Andrew, I've never done a Chinese anyway.
Neither have I. So
Yeah. I had Chinese for lunch yesterday.
I
Now,
love
if
China.
you're talking Chinese food, that's a different.
Chinese food, yeah. Chinese.
Yeah,
What was
Chinese
her
food.
What was her name, Dominic?
Oh, this went south quick.
Hey,
Yeah.
he did Wang Fu.
See,
Oh, God.
Justin, you went for the obvious. You went for the obvious joke. What was her name? I would have asked Dominic what was his name.
There you go.
Damn, this really went south quick.
Yep.
How'd that egg roll taste, Dominic?
Oh
I
my,
didn't have any egg roll.
oh God.
He has a spring roll.
I
Well,
think Dominic had General Chow's chicken.
Not as big of a mouthful.
Yeah.
It means the guy was vegetarian.
Hey, Justin, which of your daughters was singing on the microphone?
That was Aubrey.
Yeah, do a nice job.
Hey, she had a good tone.
Yeah.
She likes
I'm gonna take off, guys.
later.
Yeah. I'm gonna,
Okay, Rod.
All right.
She loves Taylor
Yeah.
Swift.
I'm
We
I'm
could
heading
tell.
out
She's
as
a
well.
Taylor Swift person.
I'm gonna get to
okay.
the shops.
Yeah,
Well,
T.
that was her
Swift.
song that she was singing.
Oh,
Dominic, you're leaving too?
Yeah, I gotta head to the shops.
Okay.
See
Hey,
you later.
Dominic,
Later.
thanks,
Bye,
buddy.
Later.
Yeah, she
Bye, Dom.
loves Taylor Swift. T Swizzle.
Tay 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 Tay
Yeah,
Tay.
little Tay Tay.
Little
you know,
Tay Tay.
yesterday
Little
was
Tatas.
Taylor's birthday.
Yesterday was what?
Taylor Swift's 34th birthday.
Well, I can celebrate it with her.
I think she was in the States when she
Go
celebrated.
right up to her and say, "How you doing?"
Okay.
By the way,
Steve, you have a good walk. He's off to take a walk.
Hey, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
I
And hi,
have
Sue.
stickers. I have stickers for to be used on young girls at frat parties.
Oh.
There's Taylor
Oh,
Swift.
we missed it. What does
Oh,
it say?
let's see, it contains alcohol.
Contains alcohol, beverages, age verification. Well, there you go. Oh,
There you
look at
go.
them top cars.
That's
Good
Taylor
crap.
Swift.
Oh, yeah.
She's the one that's dating an NFL player.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Travis Kelsey.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Yes.
care who she dating.
They call him
Hey,
Swelsey.
Can't hurt my eyes.
That's not-
I would inspect every inch of that.
Hey, Relentless is in the chat.
Aubrey and
Hello,
Larry.
Lisa.
What's up, Relentless?
Hi, Lisa.
Taylor
Hello.
Swift seems like too high maintenance.
Oh, she is very high maintenance, but for 10 minutes of her life, she can just relax.
Apparently, Travis's parents approve of Taylor.
You what?
Travis's parents have both met Taylor Swift, and they
Oh, that's so
approve.
nice. Oh, really? That's so cute. How southern of them. Yeah, she's rode worse than Kate Hudson. Oh, that is so bad. Damn, Lisa.
Is that relentless?
Yeah.
Damn.
Relentless. If you want to come up,
Rode hard, but away wet.
it's been a while since I've seen her in any chat.
She was in one the other day.
Yeah, she was. I wouldn't care if she was. I'll give her best 10 minutes of her life. Well, try to. Hey,
Don't
Tay.
don't get ahead of yourself, Tim.
Right.
Hey,
depends.
Lisa.
All depends on the blood reports. What I get to. Fuck it up.
So when you say that Tim, when you say that Taylor Swift would just have to sit back and relax, is that your way of she'd have to lower her standards?
Nah, she's gotta be flexible. She's gotta be flexible so I can put her legs behind her ears.
Well, I said I need 10 minutes.
I need 10. Well, come on over. How you doing?
How you doing, Paul Hodges?
Hey.
I'd smack. Whoa, hello.
You're awfully quiet, Hodges.
Oh yeah, just listening. Yep.
Are you? What are you watching then?
Wait. Let me recall this.
You look like you're watching something.
Oh, just sitting there relaxed.
Okay.
I gotta recall something.
I think it's
Andrew, did you just say how you doing to Paul Hodges?
Just to get his attention.
He ain't got everybody's attention there, buddy. Do not say how you doing to another man. No. Not good. Yes.
How you doing?
Don't you say it. I knew you were going to say it. I knew you were going to say it.
You knew Don would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, you say how you doing to whoever you want to, buddy. Skin to skin.
No, well, Donald can't do his hand thing. The center console's too low.
Yeah, it's
What?
I said you can't do your hand gesture because your center console's too low.
Yeah.
Lean on.
What's my hand gesture?
Remember?
Nope. I forget half the shit I do, dude.
No, remember the other day I said that's when you can tell you're about to say something smart ass to somebody when you put your hand on your face.
Oh, gotcha.
You're like,
Oh, yeah, and you're wrong. You're wrong.
oh, did you go back and watch old live streams? He's like, no way, he figured me out.
Oh, God, did he? Wow.
Relentless says, thank goodness she's the only woman here.
No, Lenny's in there somewhere. She's still lurking.
Yep.
Well, Tim's got long hair, close enough.
Oh, shut up.
Is Lynn in the chat?
Yep.
Hey, Lynn, how you doing?
Tim just looks like a chick with a beard.
Oh, shut up. Oh, you. Kick him in the shins. Kick him in the shin. Run up. Kick him in the shin. Keep going.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gitchy's not watching too.
Oh, she probably is.
She's usually lurking around.
Oh, yes.
It depends upon where she is.
Well, sometimes she'll be listening to us, but she'll be busy. So she just has us on in the background.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, Justin, I can replace these arms. I just got to take them off, send them back. And they send me a bill. Then they send me a new armrest for both sides.
Oh, okay. Cool.
They're pretty cool. Yeah. Because this is a very comfortable chair, especially for my lower back. That one don't recline or anything. So
yeah, it's just stuck in position.
Yeah, it's crap.
That one looks comfortable though, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it is comfortable, but it's like it's the plastic shit. The cushion, like, I don't know.
They're like vinyl, right?
Yeah,
it's fake
when
leather.
It's hot.
You shouldn't have that problem anymore.
No, what now? It's freezing. You sit down and it's
now he doesn't
freezing.
have to peel his nuts off the leather when he gets up in summertime.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Oh,
It's a good 20 degrees in here now.
I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard, but the Leaning Tower of Pisa could collapse.
No,
any
Not the
year now.
Tower of Pisa. No, not the
Leaning
Tower of
Tower
Pisa. It's another
Well,
tower.
It's
Lynn
another.
told us.
It's another tower in Italy.
Right.
Because they're saying that they had to do emergency repair to make sure that it's still stable.
But
The Tower
whoever's
of Pisa.
reporting that is not
It's
talking about the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
it's
It's
the Garzanita Tower. I can't.
That's it. That's it.
Hold on.
There's a couple leaning towers.
It's this one right here. It's an historic tower.
Yeah, in Bologna. Yeah.
In Bologna.
Oh, this was that the
Garcindia Tower.
Cindy.
oh look
I
Leaning
couldn't-
Tower, and different. That must be a different one.
I
Yeah.
couldn't pronounce that if you paid me.
No, you just read it wrong. Leaning Tower in Italy. You were just thinking the Leaning Tower of Pisa because they put that in the title. I think you just read it wrong.
It, that it sounds like should be the leaning. Makes it sound like it's the Leaning Tower.
Well, I mean, most people probably would have read that really quickly and just assumed the same thing. Because I mean, when you think of Italy, that's like one of the major landmarks. Like that tower there, I've never fucking heard of that tower. But the Leaning Tower of Pisa, of course, I've heard of that one. But actually, they did a thing. What was it? About 20 years ago, where they were able to get it back up to, I think it was like 5 degrees or something. It started getting to like 10 or 12 degrees or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And they were able to get it back up, but they never got it completely straight.
Well, they don't want to.
Oh no, it's a tourist thing now. It's so iconic now. But today's engineering, yeah, if they really wanted to get that thing straight up and down, they could figure a way of doing it. They really wanted to straighten it.
I just think they were really drunk when they engineered that. Or high.
Maybe. I would say if it's in Italy, most likely drunk.
Yeah, they'd be like, it's straight.
Have you ever seen the companies that pick up the historical buildings and they pick up the whole fucking building and move it one piece? That's
Yeah.
so cool. Like when it has
Yeah.
to be, they can't tear it down or touch it, but they need to actually move it off the side
Yeah.
it's on because they need to use it for something. And so they'll
And
move
this
the
is-
whole fucking building.
This is fact.
Yeah.
They started with moving them with air and just pumping them up. Now they use hydraulic. It's a lot easier.
I've seen them like almost like flatbed, small historic house. And they move it like 200 yards.
Yeah, we had a couple houses moved here in town to a different location. When they widened the road up here, moved some historic houses. I don't remember where it was at, but there was a guy who has a parade every year that was basically created by him. He wanted to move a house, and to get the power lines and stuff down was going to take an ungodly amount of work.
Uh-huh.
And he figured out that if he got a parade, if there was a parade, they had to bring in floats or things like that, and they could get the power company out, drop the lines, and do it. So he applied for a parade permit and created a parade just to move his damn house across this town.
Oh, that's an ingenious loophole, though. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
But now every year they have a parade.
That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
well.
I mean, might as well. I mean, that's a cool little.
Wow.
It kind of gives the whole parade a really cool backstory, though. That's
Yeah,
cool.
They closed that loophole immediately.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
You bet they did. Damn.
It's like I want to take my C-130 down the road, so I'm going to apply for a parade permit. So I have to come in and remove all the power balls.
They move houses and everything on the highway here, but it's got to be at nighttime. Got to be at nighttime, not during the day.
Oh, Lance has seen the Leaning Tower of Pisa in person. Cool.
Now, Lance, do you really think they were drunk when they built that?
No, I think the engineering was just shitty.
What do you think, Ron?
It had to do with the ground sediment was fucked up on it.
Well, I really think God was stoned or he was drunk when he created the animals. You ever see a platypus and a giraffe? He must have been high or something. I mean, serious.
Well, it's just like Family Guy said. It wasn't Nepal. It was technically supposed to be called Nipples, but you know they couldn't call two mountains that look like boobs nipples, so they called it Nepal. Nepal.
Oh my God. Not bigger than your Nepal. Oh man. You
So
see some of the animals. You see some of the animals out in the wild, man. It just makes you think. Like God had some good shit back then. Smoking some good shit.
Isn't this a Gallagher routine?
Yep. Yep. You got it. And didn't George Carlin do it too? Pretty sure.
Oh no, I just remember Gallagher talking about God smoking some good shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I'm pretty sure George Carlin did it too.
Oh.
There you go, Tim.
It's called Nepal. The mountains look like nipples.
Well, you can't just call a country nipples.
What about Nepal?
Ooh, I like that.
Ha! Shocker. God gets it right.
Oh my God.
Nepal.
Nepal.
Nepal. Ooh.
What the hell?
1,500 drones. Wow.
Hodges, are you flying that dragon?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I'd fucking send an FPV drone right in the middle of that shit. Fucking at like 200 miles an hour, just rip right through it.
That was awesome, man.
That is cool.
Yeah, 1,500 drones.
Did you record that?
Huh?
Did you record that?
No.
That's something you found. Now, the one with the skeleton walking, you've seen that one, right? With the big skeleton, and it looks like it's walking. Now, a guy in here in the US that's like a real expert in drone shows, like he's one of the top guys. He said, watch out for some of those videos online because he said the walking skeleton, he said that one wasn't real. Because he could tell by the movement of it and the way the drones were supposedly moving.
Pretty
In the video,
wild, though.
he broke it down, though, and he was able to tell it wasn't real. It's like,
This is one of my this season. This is one of my favorite commercials.
Oh.
Amazon sledding commercial. Make it full screen, Paul. There you go.
Oh hell yeah! Get him, girl! Get him, girl! They're figuring out how do we stop these things.
Dude, see, they should have went straight vacation with it right at the end. Like they couldn't stop and just kept going. Oh shit!
Yeah, how do we stop these things?
Where's the brake?
And you know them old women aren't walking back up that hill.
Oh,
Yeah, they're catching the elevator. They're catching the elevator. I remember them. You might remember these, Joe, and Paul, and Ron. Remember the ones that you could just fold up, and they had the little handle, and then you unfolded them, and then you just sat on them, and phew, they were cool.
Louisiana, no snow.
Oh well, yeah.
I used to go up to Big Bear all the time. That's why I like living where I lived out in Southern California. You just drove 45 minutes to an hour up the Big Bear, depending on traffic. I mean,
Yeah.
you go right up in the mountains, go right to a ski resort.
I liked it in
coming right
North
from the
Carolina
desert.
too. Up in the mountains in North Carolina. They were nice.
Big Bear is a really beautiful place. Really nice little town.
Well, Tim, if you're in the up in the high mountains of North Carolina, Monday morning could get about 2 inches of snow.
Ooh.
We used to go
That's
up there every once in a while.
That's nothing. You should live in Pennsylvania during Franklin, Pennsylvania during winter. They used to have to shovel off the roof of every house. That was fun.
They
did
probably
that.
has snow. They probably has snow rake.
It was bad. That was past Harrisburg and all them.
Mhm.
Way west.
Oh, they usually get dumped on.
Upper state New York. That was good.
Dude, I find these so. Look at it. It's like such a satisfying short to watch. That just breaks them off in nice little chunks.
Oh, that there, yeah.
Oh.
It's just got a little like pad thing that goes underneath, and you just go right up your.
Oh yeah.
Roof. Just knock it right down.
Almost perfect squares.
Yeah.
And then she's probably thinking to herself, how am I going to get inside after all this shit falls down? More shoveling. Oh, goody.
Ah, no, that's when you get a snow blower. You blow it into your neighbor's yard.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking shoot it up on their side of their house.
Yeah, Justin's always thinking.
I can't believe my short went to 2.1K. Funny.
I'm happy for you, Tim, but to be honest, that's kind of normal numbers for a lot of people.
That's normal for you, not for me.
Well, earlier Justin was talking about Laura may have had a bot on her channel.
Yeah, she did. She has a live that went to 1.2K.
Yeah, she's got a live stream that says she had 1.2K followers and she had 160 something at one point supposedly watching her live stream. But then when me and Tim were live, it said I had 200 and something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
yep.
I honestly think it was somebody we know was playing around.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling I know who it was, but I'm not going to say.
Me too.
It wasn't me. Because every live stream I was on, that fucking shit was happening. But everybody else's live streams were fine. I don't really care either way, but I thought
I'm pretty sure.
Does his name rhyme with shit?
No, I'm not saying.
Rhymes with what? Tit.
No, his username on YouTube.
I'm a shit.
Dan.
No.
Nah, he's not that smart.
Fucking hell. No, it wouldn't have been Dan.
Sorry.
Dan wouldn't do
that. Dan wouldn't do that. He's a straight in your face kind of bloke. He's not going to do that.
Now did Don go back to work and forget his phone?
I didn't try. No, I don't think I have, Corey.
That's what I was wondering. I was just wondering that, Joe. If
I haven't even posted.
Don went back
last 2 days.
Back and left his phone on.
Me neither.
Or unless he had to go take a dump.
Well, I just haven't recorded anything since I had the TVs hooked up, but now that I got my monitors today,
I usually post like Saturday to Thursday.
I'll get back on posting some shorts.
Would you order new monitors, George? Or not George, Justin?
Yeah, I got 2 new monitors. Because my one monitor went completely the same day. My one monitor starts going out. So I tried different cables. I even switched the monitors in the back of the computer. Nothing. The other monitor was working fine. Then the other one started going out. And one day, both my monitors decided to take it. And one of them was like staying on and then turning off every once in a while. And the other one just completely shut off and wouldn't come on at all. They both took a it's like they had some kind of timer.
I reckon your GPU pushed them out.
I'm thinking it was some kind of time release built into them. Dale was like, fuck you. Well, they were old office
Possible.
monitors. Well, they
It's
were old
possible.
office. They were old office monitors.
Hey, Ron,
anyway.
Laura,
So-
Laura sent you a message in.
No, there's not
And
a
there-
sticker on his hat, Laura. Leave him
No,
alone.
there's
And you can't update office monitors anyway, can you? You can't update
No,
them.
they come up as PMP monitors, which is
Yeah. Oh, really?
um,
PMP.
yeah, which is generic. They come up as
Yeah.
generic monitors.
Yeah, you got to have them set to display or
Like these monitors actually have drives for them where the
Yeah, mine too.
when you have generic monitors though, you won't be able to find drivers for them.
Nope.
Ron,
Yo.
Laura says there's a sticker on your hat.
No, there's not.
I just say I just told him there wasn't.
Yeah. Andrew, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, just check.
I'll tell you what though, these things are fucking clean looking though. The picture, woo, sharp as
Yeah,
hell.
it's probably because you just bought them and they're brand new. Things like that happen.
Shut the hell up, Tim. It's your
Could it
crappy
have
60
been,
hertz screens.
Justin, could it have been the power cable for the monitor?
I had multiple extra power cables, dude. I troubleshooted everything.
Rigger.
Okay.
It was the monitors just were hitting their
Well,
last
that's
leg.
120. That's 120, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that ain't a computer monitor.
Oh, shut up.
Screw you and your 60 hertz monitors.
This motherfucker. Every time I get something good, you get something better than saying, "Oh, this shit." Yeah, fucking every time. Headphones. Oh, I got the wireless. Fuck you.
What say you, Don?
Yeah, we got our headphones like the same couple within like 2 days of each other. And
Don's
Tim's
not
like,
there.
Tim got his first. He's like, look at the headphones I got. They're wired, and I paid like 200 for them or some shit. I went and got the same brand, and I was like, look what I got at Walmart for $40 on clearance wireless. He was like, fuck you. So pissed.
There he comes.
Yeah, they were originally 80, and I got them, I think, for 50. I was like,
Yeah, you got them 40, I think. 40 or 45. I forget.
yeah, it was almost half off.
Don went for a run.
No. Some lady pulled up in her car and waved me down and wanted to talk to me.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice, Rigger.
A parking lot pickup.
Yeah, it was. I used to work with her at the cable company.
Oh,
bet
explains
you
it
did.
then.
So you used to lay her cable for her? Is that what you did?
I'm going to terminate your cable.
The answer is no.
No.
Wow, that's the bet. Wow. I was really expecting a better comeback than that.
Me too. Especially how he had his arms like this.
Yeah, dude, I saw the wheels spinning.
Yeah.
He must be tired. I'll give him a
He
break.
must
He's
be.
tired.
Yeah.
I am tired, and I got another 4 hours of this crap.
Rigger said lot lizard question mark.
Another 4 hours?
Lot lizard.
Hey,
Fuck it.
Sarah. Hello, Sarah.
Rigger,
Hey,
Hi, Sarah.
it's cool to see your resin printer. You're enjoying it.
Hell yeah.
Just I know I think you said you used resin printers before, but just make sure you got good ventilation, dude.
Yeah, he said he was going to have it on his outside office or something.
Yeah.
He said
That's just, you got to be careful with that shit because it'll give you nasty headaches and stuff if you don't have good ventilation on it.
Oh, you mean Ron out there working on his stuff?
No, I'm talking about rigor mortis in the chat.
Oh,
He got he got a resin printer. It uses the like chemicals to make
Oh, okay.
stuff instead of 3D printing with filament.
Oh.
But you got to be careful with it because the resin is really nasty shit if you don't have good ventilation.
I'm pretty sure he has it in his outside. Just pretty sure.
What is it, Don?
You know what you call a heavy set girl that shows up to the truck on that lot?
What?
When they're heavy set, you call them a lot more lizard.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
Well, at least you're enjoying it, buddy. That's good.
Ron looks like he needs coffee.
Yeah, freaking iced tea.
You off for the weekend or what?
He's off till Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Me
nice.
too. Me too. Woo.
Oh, so
Then
you're,
4 days of work, and I'm off for 3 weeks for Christmas. Woo.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's not a paid vacation, is it?
No, but my rent's paid for 6 weeks. My next 2 paychecks is all spending money. I already filled my freezer with meat. I'm good.
yeah, he's trying to get all set for his vacation. It's 3 weeks off. Well, forced vacation because
Well, I'll be back, and I'll still have 2 weeks in front with rent. So
Are
I'm
you
good.
gonna go? Are you gonna go on call like you did last year or no?
No, I'm taking
Now,
it off.
is it like a small freezer on top of a fridge or a chest type freezer that you have full of meat?
It's a stand up with 4 shelves with 4 pull out drawers. It's a stand up. It's about that high, and then it has that much width with drawers, 4 drawers. I got mincing, like chopped up beef. I got chicken legs, stir fry, and all that crap in second, so on and so forth.
So when you store your meat in that, I mean, you keep it frozen. Does that make it easier to beat?
I knew he was going somewhere. I was waiting for the punchline. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, Tim, tell him how slick you are.
He didn't give a shit about your freezer or what was in it.
I should have knew this coming from Don.
The biggest mistake he made, Don, is he thought you gave a shit.
He fucking got me again. Fuck. You think he's
That's where
talking?
I made the flaw. Don's really curious. Don's really curious about this.
Right. Fuck it. Oh.
That's funny.
He's colder than my aircon.
It's pretty cold.
I do got to pick
Colder
up like.
Colder
I do
than
got.
that meat you're gonna eat.
Yeah, bro. I do got to pick up $100 worth of ribs today from the butcher.
No, I was gonna say I've got a chest freezer that is packed full of beef right now. I gotta start figuring something to do with.
I'm gonna just start putting like MTW, days of the week what I want to eat.
Dude, I'm almost afraid to do a freezer like that after what happened to Ron. I'd have to have a backup power hooked up to that shit.
Ron, how much meat did you lose in that power outage?
I'll kill somebody.
Probably 6 or 8 packages of halibut.
At least what 20 or 30 pounds of bear meat, didn't you have?
At about 40 pounds of bear meat.
Ooh. We have access to a generator if power goes out for too long.
Well, the problem was Ron wasn't home, so he didn't
Wasn't
know
home.
until
He was
got
at
back.
work.
He was gone for a week.
Yep.
So he got a nice, nasty surprise when he opened his freezer after.
That was.
I bet that.
Between the fish and the bear meat, I don't know which was worse. It took months to get that smell out of there.
You know what my buddy does, Ron? This might help you. Like if you have a chest and you're away, whatever. My buddy gets them big blocks of ice. So he lines the bottom with blocks of ice, puts everything in there, plugs it in, whatever, uses it. But if the power goes out, that ice will keep it good for about a week.
Yeah,
that's what
what the problem was is I only had like 2 electrical outlets in the garage, and one of them had a GFI.
And tripped it.
The GFI got. Now there's about 8 outlets out there, and the GFI is up in the ceiling. My buddy put an electrical outlet in the ceiling, so if I want to get electric garage door opener, I'll have it up there, which is my next purchase, I think. I'm tired
Or
of-
you get one of those hangers with the extension cord. Those are always nice.
Yeah.
You hang from the ceiling and then you can retract it in and out.
You can draw it down.
Yeah.
You can get a regular opener, or you can get one that you can control from your cell phone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that.
That's pretty standard these days of apps for everything now.
Like,
you
say,
can You can buy fucking refrigerators and all that shit now that got built apps that you can look in your
Like say
refrigerator while you're
Tim
gone.
opens the garage door, leaves, goes to work, and forgets to close the garage door. Once he gets to work, he can click the button on his phone and it will shut the door.
Yeah.
On the what? Refrigerator? What?
On the garage door.
Oh.
And
Yeah, I
then when you get home, he'd have turkeys and deer inside.
Well, that's like the last company I worked. Last company I worked before this one. I used to do night shift on the highway, and I had to pick up the cane truck at the depot. All I had to do is put a code in my phone and open up the gate, and then put the code back in, and it shuts the gate. Pretty cool.
I always get these photo memories on my phone all the time, but this one popped up today, brought back a nice little memory.
Oh, that's in Facebook. I remember that.
Ooh.
A big halibut.
Is that from Alaska?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
I
one
don't
of
know
the
why
biggest.
they call it. I don't know why they halibut. Just call it a flounder. Damn it.
They're pretty close. Yeah.
I just call a bigger flounder is a halibut. Smaller flounder is a flounder.
And then who kept asking me, Mr. Bear's starting to take shape.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see bear and I see deer.
Yeah.
And maybe a moose.
That's probably because he's at a taxidermist.
Yeah.
Hold on, that was your bear, Ron? Let me see.
Yeah.
I was looking at something on the screen. On my other
That's
screen.
cool, man. That's very cool.
That's cool.
It looks like the
on some stuff.
It looks like a little baby bear, like Boo Boo.
It looks like a stag behind it is going to step on horn.
Was that an OnlyFans notification?
Yes, it was.
Uh,
$5 for sending me your socks.
That's what the hell's the name of that site? Something gray.
Where you can send the yeah.
Yeah, where the girls sell their used things. Anybody wants that link, just message me privately.
Yeah, you can go. If you're gonna,
What did you say, Don?
if anybody wants to buy Justin's underwear, that's at Dingy Crate.
God damn.
Well, you got your choice: regular, skid 1, and skid 3.
No, it's regular, creamy, or authentic.
Oh.
Or to be continued. Oh wait, that's his pants size. Never mind.
Maybe pants size. Come over
here.
Or stuffed crust.
Oh God, I just
Stuffed
said
crust.
fuck it.
So you got to go back to work tomorrow, Tim?
No.
No.
Oh.
Tomorrow's Saturday. It's Friday today. I have to go to the docks because the blood results are back.
Oh, okay.
And I already have 35 hours this week, so today was just a bonus anyway if I did go to work.
So are you and Justin going live tonight?
I don't know.
Well, we can if you want.
Maybe a holiday live show would be nice.
I got to cover the next 2 days. Well, I got to do my show and cover Matt's too.
Yeah, you're doing
What
that.
what is Matt up to then?
Oh, so I need you to go into EV Mux, Tim, and actually set up an account. You don't have to buy anything; just set up an account. Because then when you log in through there, you'll go right into my.
You already be a co-host.
Don't you have to send me an email or something?
No, remember, you already authorized that. Remember, so you have to go in and set up an EV Mux account, just like StreamYard. How you can go into StreamYard and you can see both our studios. It's kind of like that.
And I got to
like-
set up an account.
Yeah, just set up a free account like everybody else does.
Start now for free.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's just create the easiest thing is just create a shortcut to it on your desktop. That's what I did.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Well, it already has me.
Does it? Okay, so do you see my studio when you go in there?
Tim Jackson, blah, blah, blah. General, change password, account settings. I got profile, billing, log out, notifications. That's all I see.
Okay, I don't know. I'll have to get back up with Wedge, and something's obviously I'm not doing something right. So it's not no big deal.
Tim's on the account settings section or preferences.
And
That's
probably be under
where Tim is.
profile. Probably be under profile.
Profile.
It doesn't show me on there anyway.
No.
Okay. Well, don't worry about it. If anything, I'll just get up with.
You got to send me an email. I click the email. Takes me right in.
Oh, let me resend it to you real quick.
Oh, Tim, what's your status on coming to the States?
I can't. They won't give me my retirement early.
Really?
If I do want to come back home, I need to save a lot of money. So, and plus, I got to renew my passport. Got to do that. I'm doing that this year, and see if I can come over for like 2 or 3 weeks or something, just for a vacay. Cool. I got a place to stay, so it's all right.
So are you going to visit a few people?
That's probably what I'm going to do there, Andrew. You're very inquisitive today, I just might add. Sorry.
He's naturally nosy, Tim.
Oh, well, I know Andrew by now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, if you notice, every once in a while he's going like this with his nose, and I was like,
He's trying to push that shit back up in there, you know. Look, he's getting the drip.
You still coming to Sturgis?
I want to. I want to take 3 weeks and come back no matter what for that. And I might go to the well, no, I can't go to the Florida drone meetup. Probably the year after. It's still going.
All right, I'm going to send you this one and just come in and see if you have any control. I don't know.
You remember my shit with software, right? Okay. Just remember that. Okay, got it.
10.
You've been invited to Dickhead's Night Tech. Oh, Saturday. Sorry. I got that mixed up.
Can you give me a second?
Oh,
Loading.
So it actually sent you an invite?
Loading.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it sent you an invite automatically. Okay.
Join the broadcast.
All right.
That's camera. It won't let me join.
Oh, it should without your camera.
You are not yet assigned to a session. Please contact the host, organizer to get. Hey, host.
God damn it. Hold on. How do I fucking.
Hi, Joe.
Yep. All right. That was fun.
All right. Let me see here.
All right, kids. I'm going to go back to work.
All right, Don.
Don.
Have a good night.
See you later, Don.
milk the good looking ones, Don.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. I out here too.
All
So
Okay.
oh, I'm gonna go too. 7 o'clock. So
Okay, Paul.
see you guys. Morning. Yep.
Don't do anything I
Hodges.
wouldn't. If you do it good.
Enjoy the coffee, Hodges.
Hey, I got it right here. Tim Martin.
I like how he holds up his coffee. Don't out.
Is there a Tim Hortons up there, Ron?
Joe got
Yep.
knocked off.
No.
Joe.
Yeah.
The fuck.
But
that
you
was-
got Tim Hortons coffee there, right? Ron?
Yeah, I got it in the K cups.
Yeah.
I'll just get up with Wedge. It's not a big deal at the moment. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. I
Well,
just
you
wish
need
it was.
to decide if
I-
you're going on tonight or not, because I'm getting ready to go off.
I mean, we can.
But, about 8 o'clock or so, you're going to go on?
I mean, if Tim's free, yeah, we can go on at 8.
Tim's not doing anything.
Tim, hello.
Hello.
You want to go on in an hour or what?
We'll see. I'll let you know.
Okay.
That's very committal.
Well, let me know ahead of time. So.
Oh, like you do me. Yeah, sure, I will.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here, Ron. Thank you for
Good night,
being
Paul.
here. Andrew, Tim,
Paul, Ron,
Justin,
Justin.
take care. We'll see
Good
all
night,
of you
everyone.
again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.